exciting episode of me bashing my head against the tools that I use. So today, it was the Byzantine requirements for the Godot particle system. Let's put this away. So yeah, I decided not to do this here. Let's see. So I'll show these in-game first. That'll be fun. And as always, hide the preview so that I can't see what I'm recording, but I at least can see the game. So, the things I added were little twinkle toes for when you're kicking. Just to give a little bit of an indication of when you get hit. Also, there's if I can go to the fountain, you have she has a little brain blast whenever you heal. Oh wait, I have a capacitor. Huh. Okay. And the other thing that I added was just little particles for when these enemies hit you. Right now it looks like fire, or like some sort of like pixel art fire, because it's just squares. I'll probably make something more interesting. But I kind of want to do that off stream, because it's just kind of boring work. So let's see. I'm going to exit out of that, and I'll give you some points and tips on how Godot's particle system works, which is, it's kind of frustrating because, first off, the process material does nothing. You have to have a draw pass and a process material. The process material controls like the scaling and stuff and like how it moves. And draw pass, there's a bunch of requirements for it. If you want to control the color through the thing, you have to click this use as albedo. And if you want to control the size, but you want them to be like these little billboards, you have to use specifically particle billboard. None of these other ones will work. Like if I have enabled on, the size isn't controlled by the particle system. So something like that. So I'll close that. So today we have, oh yeah, I also want to show a little fun thing. When you have max damage, I don't know if I showed the increased velocity, but now there's fancy like red, now there's extra red particles. And you just shoot up like a dang firework when you do the uppercut move. And also I had to redo the dive end animation because Blender's a very good system where you can't delete animations. It just decides when an animation isn't being used and then automatically deletes it when you save the file silently with no indication, which is really, I think, a good move, because that means that if I forget to press the little stash button next to an animation, it'll save once or twice unless I switch away from it, and then it'll decide, okay, now it's time to delete this animation that, well, honestly, it wasn't that bad because it only took like 10 minutes to recreate that. And it's nothing to write home about, like that animation at the end there. It feels a little less powerful than the one I made before, but also a bit better integrated with walking. It's weird. I'll probably just have to make, well, if I keep working on this game after the jam, which I think is on the table, but if I do that, I'll just improve it. Oh wait, another thing. I'll show this. I added a bunch of gems around, so actually I'm going to fully clear my save of everything except for my coats, because I like having coats. And I have a bunch now that I'm like fond of, so I don't want to delete them. And yeah, in the final game, I'll just let you modify your save, I don't care. And then there's a few more tweaks that I'll show off. So let's see, first one. I added some gems everywhere, and I think eventually I'd like to have a tutorial segment where a little character is running up this, and then you chase them across the rooftops. Because this place is I sort of accidentally made the perfect tutorial area, because you can, like, eventually, you have to crouch jump to get up here, and ledge grab, and then roll jump to get to here. And then, if I can get up there, maybe I'll just cheese it. Yeah, so you're supposed to allegedly roll jump to here. And then you can, and I think I'll have the prompt for like jump and then circle here. And then the character will run along this way, so you follow them. And you have these optional, slightly more challenging things where you have to be more deliberate. And then it shows you the prompt to climb here. And so that way, there's like a convenient and easy place to be. And it's funny because I did not intend for this to be like a thing that you were going to climb on at the very start of the game. Like it was going to be like you'd have to cheese your way out of it. But oh well. I think it's more fun like this. And yeah, it shows you like you pick up coats. You pick up these little guys. Actually, I could add a particle for when you pick up items on the player, and that could be a nice little thing, but nah, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, and this will be where the tutorial ends, because like maybe it's like a kid that you're chasing around and you're yelled at for having a kid like run around on these like 30-foot high rocks, or letting a kid run around on them. See, other tweaks, I slightly tweaked some numbers. I'll show off the armor, maybe. Ah, dang. I don't have enough bugs. Well, that can be solved pretty easily. So yeah, today we're going to be making the NPC that'll eventually be the shopkeepers and everybody else, like all the other like default NPCs. And also I'd like to make the retrofit that skull thing into a high quality, or into a flying enemy, a very simple one. I need, for this example, I need armor. I did not get the right thing. I forgot that they use gems. Oh well. I can show with one chunk. Basically, I'm gonna I tried to make it more obvious that you lose armor in chunks or in segments. So actually, I have a simple strategy to fix this. I don't need to add money to buy armor, I can just add armor. Yuck. I don't like having two songs, but okay, so you see the gray, and then it goes down once you get... Yuck, I need to stop the music. Having some banjo and some plucky cello is not a good mix. And I think I'm going to use a similar... I think I'm going to rework this into like the tutorial music. Yeah, but you can see he takes out most of that chunk in one hit, and then when he hits a second time, it fully takes out that chunk in the top left. And yeah, there we go. So I think now it's a bit more obvious that you only heal up to like the dark gray. And other little things, like I also added iframes during most attacks and your roll, so that way you're not going to get stun locked quite as easily. And also I made the ledge grab more generous, so you can climb up or so you can hold on to things that you can't actually stand on, but you can climb on them. And the camera moves slightly up when you're climbing, which I don't know if I'm going to keep that. Sometimes you want to climb down, and it's like weird how high you are in there, or weird how low in frame you are when you stop. Oh well. Alright, first things first, let's retrofit ourselves a little enemy. He'll be the flying guy. I mean, nah, he'll be Mega Death Nat. I think I need to do it through here. And then I'll scale this up by like 2. And I think these might be the only 2 enemies that you get in the whole game, but I'll see about that. He'll just be called the Death Nat. I already internally know the difference between the 2. Let's see. Where should you be introduced to Death Nats? I think here. This would be a fun choke point. Which one is this? 125? I'm pretty sure I have that one already. Yeah. Yeah, I have my little house on the prairie over here. And I think right around the corner we'll have our Death Nat. Let's see what that looks like. I'm gonna do just for my convenience, I'm gonna add some move speed up. I think that's, yeah, I can tell. I know that roll jump from anywhere. So yeah, it should be, and there'll be some stuff here, some stuff. And where is that? I guess that's big enough. That's okay. I don't even think they'll have a second animation. Okay. And I found out that GL, when you like copy a mesh from a different file, it sometimes copies it, or sometimes like makes a whole new copy, and then when you reload the file, it doesn't like save it, or it doesn't like put the changes on the copy, but I don't know how to do that. Oh yeah, first thing, one of these wings is like at half speed, so I'm gonna fix that right now. Okay, I do have a bug. Oh, I think it's just there's another one that's at the same position. No, that's... Okay, that is... Yeah, this one did actually not work. What did I do? So it needs to go down and then up twice. And I have completely screwed this up. Whatever horrible thing I did. Up, down, up, down. So yeah, this needs to be scaled down so that these are all at like frame 14. That's good enough. I guess he's a capsule. And yeah, this guy will fly around and he'll shoot projectiles. I guess from both mouths. Extends enemy. Kinematic enemy. Actually, set active if... Yeah, because now there's this new common class. Just called a kinematic enemy, and it has some common methods like taking damage, looking at a target, moving, rotating the up direction, and then this inherited thing set active. So if active, animation player play, idle loop, else. See, did I do that? Wait, hang on. Did I not save? Shame on me. I wonder if I could work it out so that you can only upgrade a certain amount, so that way the player has different builds. I might need to make this guy bigger. I'll save. Yeah, that's too small. Where's this guy? Oh, his scale reset. I wonder why. I hope that's not going to be a recurring issue. It seems like it will be a recurring issue. Maybe I added the wrong thing? Oh, maybe I added the, I think... No, but he has collision. Maybe that's just how big he is. Let's just try. Better be really wide. Okay, now I'm cross. Let's go back to 125. Yeah, he should be really wide. I don't know what's happening there. I don't think that's gonna fix it, but I might as well try the easy things now rather than later. So okay, he's really wide. And then I start the game, and then he isn't wide. That's really cool. I like when games do things that I don't understand. Does the animation player change the armature scale? What? No, it doesn't do that. Why is that? Huh? I bet I added it in Blender or something. Because you can always do... You can accidentally keyframe a whole bunch of things. No? Maybe here. Where is... Okay. And he better play his idle loop. Oh wait, there's also, I need to do something with, like, process player distance, so... Square distance activation. Oh, right, the DeathNet needs to be in that group. Whatever group it is. Distance activated. So yeah, now he should activate when the animations are active. And that should happen. Hang on, I'm going to scale them up again. There we go. Alright, now let's get some movement going. I think they'll be a bit more aware than the other guy. I'll make them have like a forward-facing range, like... Yeah, so they can see a good ways away, at least in front of them. And also they're gonna have, yeah, death Death Knot. Let's see. I guess that'll control their attack damage too. So they'll only have, by default, they'll have, I guess 20 health. 20 health is okay. Then and he'll also have a AI. He'll be idle, active, idle, chasing, charging, firing. Oh, okay. I guess I'll use the same things that are here. So it's, what is it? Idle, alerted, chasing, wind up, attacking, damaged, dead. Okay, those are some good states. I can deal with that. Dot alerted. I think he'll only have, he'll only use idle, chasing, I guess damage. If awareness dot get overlapping bodies dot size greater than 0. And then for now, just if awareness yeah, so for now let's try and get the chasing and idle right. So he'll be immune to gravity. And he'll move around randomly at some point, so set state AI. And I don't think I do anything with set state in here. Yeah, so that's something that'll pass. But for now, we don't even need to do anything with it. Oh wait, I guess we do. And then we match on the current state. So yeah, it'll just get the first thing that's there, and then for now, look at target. Wait. Yeah, look at target. Turn amount will be delta times 100. All right. What do I need for this thing? Walk, delta, speed, slide. Yeah, so he'll be substantially slower than the player at some point, I guess. Well, if I feel like it. Where are you going? Oh, right. He can see everything. He needs to be only aware of the player. Let's see how this works. I think his awareness range is too small, and I think he's too small. Where's his range of aggro? I think that's actually quite small. And they're also going to have some noise, I think. Let's see, so walk is probably not going to be what we need, and the look at player, look at target is also not what we're going to need. Nah, for now, look at targets, fine. What we need is that fly function. So let's say it'll have our delta, radius. What should it have? So basically, what I want is for it to, let's say the player's here, and the bug is here. These are the skulls there. I want it to have a radius around the player that it wants to be in, and then a radius, or like a min radius and a max radius. And it tries to always be within this, and that's why it's so slow, because otherwise the player wouldn't be able to hit it, and then it shoots fireballs at him. And these home in slightly, just a little bit, so that way it's actually a bit of a challenge to dodge them, but they're going to be pretty slow. Or maybe the bottom one shoots faster things, like a beam. That'd be cool. Yeah, you know what? It has 2 attacks. It has... Honestly, I think having that AI state thing is probably not going to be useful. So yeah, there's slow homing attacks, and then there's a beam. And maybe there's a Boolean that decides whether or not it can do one or the other or both. Function fly. Yeah, whatever. That'll be it. Function fly. So if it's less than our min radius, what should it equal? For now it'll be negative direction, and then if L is greater than this. Actually, if it's less than the max radius, then now we need our constant, so actually it'll be variables. Minimum yes equals, I guess, 7 meters for maximum. Let's check this. Okay, that's good. So maximum equals, I guess, 13 meters. Oh, right. In this thing... Oh, right. Let's see if that looks right. It's very good at moving around currently. Right, because it doesn't use the delta, I guess. No, that'd be fine. This will have some acceleration, so it'll be a bit more graceful. It's a bit... Okay, it shouldn't be out of range of me completely. So I think it should be... It should have a preferred height and a preferred distance or something like... preferred height and preferred horizontal distance or something. And also I think it moves faster than me. Don't I have a move speed or something? I don't. Oh well. Also, that's got to be delta times acceleration. Doesn't he have a take damage function? Oh right, but he doesn't receive damage yet. Now you're screwed. Get down here. What you did? No, it's the right layer. And I know take damage. Yeah, there's here. Let's just restart. Maybe it's... No, get down here. Also, I think I may need a different animation for the big guy. Something more bird-like or something. Or, I know. Speed. Can I set the speed? Yeah, so I'll do -1, 0.5. Let's see what that looks like. That wing is still running at half speed. And yeah, I'll have to do something else. I think it needs to be slower, but it also needs the wings to still move fast. Or the wings to go down quickly. Yeah, what is up with that thing? It's moving it like half speed. Oh well. First things first, I need to figure out why the collisions are not working. It may have something to do with the AI state. How much health does he have? He only has 20 health, so he should be dead by now. Let's see, did I already mention that I'm going to keep this song, but I'm going to do something else with it? I'm going to rework it. So, his health is less than 0. Oh, it's because he doesn't have anything for... okay, it's because he doesn't have any AI behavior for death and damage, so... He's just standing there. Alright, well let's at least make his animation stop. First I'll do, what do I do for the crawlers when they're dead? I'll just do that. That should be fine. Oh, I have gravity. Oh, right, because it... You know what, I'll just use the exact same thing. Let's just break that out into its own common function. So it'll be... And also when you set the state, I wish it were a rigid body, but then I'd have to completely rework all my stuff, but oh well, I'll do the same thing that I do for the other guy. So collision shape dot layer. So that way you can walk through it. Oh no, I don't need, it's not on the collision layer, it's on the self. And then let's do AI dot, I know. So essentially, what did I do for this? Okay, I have exactly the same thing. And here, the state time will be 0. Oh, wait, no, that's only if AI not equal to. What do I do for the crawler? I don't care. Let's see what that looks like. So he should fly around, and then when I hit him, he should stop moving. Okay, first I'm gonna do horizontal radius. So that's export float var maximum height. I know. So he'll float 3 meters above the player. Minus, oh wait, no. So before I do anything too crazy with that, I'll save that change y. So that's the difference between the player's position and our current position as the enemy. And when we want, so the direction.y would be, let's see, what I want is the player's position plus some offset minus the enemy position. And what I have is the player minus the enemy position. So I should add the offset. Okay. Okay, that's easier to deal with. One damaged. Alright, so I'm also gonna what is that, radians per second? I think that's pretty fine. That'll be a pretty fast turn radius. Yeah, it'll be like that. Oh yeah, I have my busted movement speed up. Are you gonna come down? Oh, I'm out of his aggro range. Okay. So I have to do that next. You know what, let's use AI dot loaded next state equals AI dot So basically this is just to reset this timer. This, no, I don't need that. I'm complicating that. I can just add AI.chasing here. And then quit timer. So that way, when the AI like gets excited or starts chasing you, it'll reset that timer because that'll be set here. Greater than time to quit. The next state will be AI.idle. It'll give up. Otherwise, if it's still in hot pursuit, quit timer equals 0. And I think I'm gonna make his damage speed. Do I need all of these exposed as variables? Probably not. Probably those are gonna be the most important ones. I think they need more health. Your health is going to be like 40 for now, so that I can actually see what your behavior is. Is he going to come down? No, he's not. Did I? Oh yeah, I forgot to. No, I didn't. That sets it back. And then. I'm going to remove the print statement here. Don't need that. Okay, he hasn't started again. That's what's... Oh, right, because I... So that's distorting my animation stuff. And he starts up again, but he's not chasing me. Maybe he's just really slow, because I changed that, this direction thing to be normalized, so maybe it was... Change his default speed, maybe? He's just taking his time. I want to see if it's something that happens after I damage him. Maybe I was just not noticing that he's really slow. Yeah, he's super slow. Am I doing something wrong? Did I change his, fly delta? Speed times direction. Delta times acceleration. mean, he's moving towards me. He's just moving really slowly. Okay, there we go. So now we've got a reaction at least. Let's start removing decimals until we get something that's more reasonable. Maybe it just wasn't resetting properly when I reopened the game. His velocity a bit more graceful. So it'll be and then this is, let's divide that by like 4 or something. Basically, I just want it to be that he has a bit more leeway, because right now he goes all the way. Oh, right. I can't change that there. It'll be, let's just do that. So now, if he's more than 5 meters away from his target, he'll go full speed. Otherwise, he will slow down. And that seems to be, I don't know, decent. Oh, he's way faster than me, though. I suspect it's not a very good enemy, to be honest. He's really annoying to fight. What is happening with that time to quit? This is a... Oh, he's dead. Okay, I need more than that. Let's do like 200. That needs to be way lower. I can't have him being punted into the stratosphere. He's just taunting me now. is that? I'm gonna clamp the Z. To like, I don't know, 10. Let's just see if this is like, because I want it to be so, you know, oh, come on. If move length is greater than, let's say 3. Right now. Maybe I can do, because I think it's proportional to the damage. Let's see where move direction. 0.09. Take damage. Oh, okay. So there's a damaged speed here. I should be using that instead, so I don't need the speed flinch. Do I? Actually, wait. Where is move dir? Okay, so otherwise it's fine. But yeah, I just don't want to punt him to the stratosphere. Oh, he's not teasing me. He's getting hurt by that. Okay. This is going to be an awful enemy. Hang on. I keep forgetting that preview. Like, I get so used to the terrible frame rate. Maybe the player does need a gun if I'm gonna have... I'm never gonna have more than like 2 of these guys at once or something. Hang on. Okay. That seems alright. I think their health, I think it should be 40, so you have to get 2 good hits on with the uppercut, or 4 round kicks. And now we need the other stuff, the attack. Let's just make it a damage ball. So it'll have a hitbox. gotta have this, but it's actually gotta be a different script. It's gotta be enemies, projectile. Export. Yeah, we'll just have a body.globaltransform.origin. Whatever, it's a spatial node, presumably. And for now, it'll just have a mesh. It'll be a sphere. This will be where the orb comes from. And material. It'll have, I love doing this. It'll be like white hot. Wait, no. Let's say raw velocity. what am I doing? So current, you fire at a target. Its velocity will transform. So it's going to be this normalized. And then our velocity, speed times direction. So that'll be that. And it'll have orb cool down. So it'll only fire one orb every 2 seconds. That'll be var orb timer. So yeah, that'll just constantly go down. And it'll be here, so it'll just what do I need to do? First, I need our projectile. And the projectile should hit the wall. So it should be able to hit walls and other things as well. So that collision layer is right. Let's see if this is right. It's they're not quite going right. Oh, I think I know what it is. Well, one, it's spawning them every single frame. And also they're moving fast, I guess. And also they're should this be orb spawner? Orb timer equals orb cooldown. Oh. Oh, right. It's not moving with the delta. That explains why they were going so fast. It should also shoot at my head rather than my feet. Target, and then let's have just an offset that you can have. Wherever projectile is. Target plus offset. Okay, so now it's aiming a bit better. Oh. Do they go away? They do, but I'm also gonna have a, what should I do? So I don't think they're actually going away. I know. Timer. That'll be one shot auto sort, and it'll be, let's say they only have 6 seconds to get to you. Deletion timer timeout. And I guess, I guess they shouldn't send the player straight up in the air. They should do, that's just going to be velocity. So yeah, whatever way they're going is the way that they're going to attack you. And it's going to have a bit of a smaller collision shape than the actual player themselves, because that is kind of annoying if you, like, you think you dodged it, but you didn't, because your hitbox is pretty big. Good enough. Actually, I'll make the radius of this a bit bigger. And so with the collision a bit smaller, it should hopefully feel at least relatively consistent. Or at least more forgiving for the player. Yeah, so now it feels like I can actually, like, narrowly dodge it rather than wide misses. Alright, now let's get the homing in. So, desired direction equals velocity. I think angle 2 and cross products work just fine with non-normalized directions, so equals so we calculate this again. Axis equals so whichever is less, the angle between the two or our turn speed times delta. And then we just rotate the velocity. Let's see what that gets us. It should be pretty fast, I think, for these guys, or for this current value. Alright, they home slightly. They don't home enough, I don't think. Oh. Okay, so that's exactly what I was worried about. The static body, or colliding with the ground, doesn't actually affect them. So I think I have to make them, like, kinematic bodies. And then if they get a collision, they just blow up or die. Change type. Body. And I don't need, well, don't need this. I can do a move and collide somewhere in here. And I think with this you do have to change, you do have to multiply it by delta. And then if C damage C dot co dot collider. I guess it's the collider. I get confused with the collider versus collision shape. Okay. Alright, I forgot I have my max move speed. I should actually figure out what this feels like with regular moves first. Or like without this, so. I feel so sluggish now. And they, for some reason, do not die when they hit the ground. Oh, right. because of that. Okay, so now, finally, at long last, they should stop getting hit by the ground. They're pretty easy to kill. Not gonna lie, they're pretty easy to kill. Let's try that again. Oh, he instantly got me. I'm gonna solve that right now with the, when he's alerted. When he's chasing, I should say. Orb timer equals orb cooldown. So that way he has to wait the full cooldown after detecting you before he can actually shoot you. Oop. Oh, if you duck, he can't. If you duck, he shoots above you. Good job, idiot. Oh. I got a bit too carried away. Okay, you have to select. Okay. Now I'm getting killed. You do have to move. But it is easier to dodge them when you're crouched. Alright, I'm gonna set up a little combat arena somewhere. Where should it be? Maybe in this little area, since this is at the edge of the world, so it'll be like cool. It'll be a cool thing to do. That's chunk 137. And I did a cool thing where, because there's a, I mentioned earlier that the meshes don't stay consistent if you just like copy paste them. So I had to get creative with these previews because I want a preview of the mesh that you're working with. So it actually loads in another copy of the entire world, finds the mesh for the chunk, and then deletes or then unloads that entire copy of the world. So it's kind of a bad system, but I don't know a better way of doing it. Okay, but here, there's gonna be some enemies. And for now, that's all there's gonna be. But it'll be not that. Will it be that? Why is bug here? Oh, I put another one in. Bug pickup. Bug pickup uses this. Well, why isn't it in the items then? I'm an idiot. Yeah, our death gnat goes here. There will be, I think, 3 death gnats. And you know what? There's going to be a capacitor right here. So I think this is like the 5th capacitor in the entire game. And there's going to be a coat, which is the real reward in all of this, because capacitors give you extrinsic rewards, but the coats are intrinsically rewarding. That's just good game design. And that'll be further in. It'll be even deeper. And it won't even be persistent. Oh yeah, and soon I want to add random noise to their movement, so that way they're a bit more erratic and hard to... Well, should they be more erratic? They are kind of hard to deal with already, to be honest. I'll think on it. Also, I did not appreciate just how small this aggro zone was. It's still tiny. It feels huge here, but it's actually not. So yeah, they're very forward thinking. Let's see if that looks better. There we go. Now it's actually like a decent range of attack for them. And this will be some sort of deadly area. And just for fun, oh, a few up here. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Without any upgrades, I should presumably get immediately killed. I don't think I can even get in there with just the base stamina and stuff. Oh yeah, another minor tweak. I made it so that the stamina goes down faster if you spam the button. Oh. Oh. They have huge aggro zones now. I guess that's a good enough intro area for them. I don't think I can... Yeah, I don't think I can even get in there. Alright, let's cheat. I'm gonna save and quit. Stamina booster. I want... Let's go with like 5, and then... Nah, let's go all the way with the stamina up, and then stamina boosters I'll do 10, so that way it should hopefully go off the screen. And I have the base amount of health. Once I get in here, we see a little guy. I'll just punt him down. I'll try to only aggro a few at a time. Oh, jeez. Oh, right. The iframes work for projectile attacks, so spinning it. I think I gotta remove the starting lag on the, Oh. Oh, yeah. I've completely cheated the, I've cheated the system. Because I got the capacitor and then just died. Now that I think about it, that actually makes it a lot more forgiving, because I can make, like, you know, like there's no way that I can actually beat this with my current stats. Like, Oh, geez. They really go for you. Oh, wait, I think I have to reset their AI because they have such a, when the player dies, I should have it so that it deactivates them. And now that I properly fixed... Oh yeah, they hit themselves. They hit each other. I can... Okay, that's good. So maybe I can use them. Yeah, so that one was already dead. Wait, and I forgot to change... Hang on, I'm gonna change something. With the, I gotta fix their code first. When you fire an orb... Is that what it's called for their attack damage? Or is it called attack damage? It is called attack damage. So yeah, that attack damage will handle how far those orbs shoot. And I don't know if the exponential system will really work because, well, no, now that I say that, I still think it's funny. Like, I think it's cool to have it, like, start basically very modestly and then go literally all the way across the screen like it is. And by the way, you can buy unlimited stamina boosters. Like, they can go as high as you want. And I did, to climb up the mountain, I went all the way across the entire thing. So I know there's a coat here. What's this one? It's like a muddy Joker coat. And I can extend the timer on their projectiles for a while. Oh, now the trick is going to be, how do I get out of here? I mean, I guess I can I can death warp out of here and just die. I'm gonna see if I can make their, I'm gonna turn their time to quit back to a reasonable value. I'm gonna slightly increase the seeking on these projectiles to like, so the turn speed I think can be up to like 1.5. Let's try 2. I can always go back down. Let's see how it is versus 1. So yeah, I climbed all the way up that by just buying a whole bunch of stamina ups and max upgrading myself. So it is possible. I don't know how many of the... Ooh, it's actually... Oh, they actually loop back around. That's pretty cool. It's handy that you can stun lock them. I think with this way the system works, I'm gonna make it so that the challenge is just getting to the the items. So it'll be like you're not even really intended to kill any of them because well, it's not really a killing game. It's a running around getting coats game. Oh yeah, I was gonna extend the timer on these orbs. Oh, you can get really locked in there. This is Dark Souls. Can I? Okay, and I can outrun them pretty handily. Maybe I should make it so that they can move faster when they're out of range than in range, because I don't want them to be impossible to, well, then again, do I want them to keep chasing me, like, this far? Like, this is gonna be really hard to deal with. Oh. I guess it isn't. That's a pretty good screenshot if I say so myself. Save that for later. I'll post that on Twitter with #GameDev. Let's see, what else was I gonna do today? Oh yeah, the little shopkeeper. Man, it's 7:30. It's too late for that. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll play around with these guys when I'll take out this one. Oh wait, I know a fun thing to do. Let's see. Let's get max health. And damage up. And move speed up and all those other ones. What was it? Jump height? And I'll have 5 armor as well. Why not? Actually, 10 armor. And then I want... Let's make an endgame enemy while we're here, since I might as well start planning for what the endgame is going to look like. Right at the foot of the mountain, in this valley, there will be a bug. The meanest bug. My brain is shrinking. I keep forgetting where I put the script for chunks. Previewing chunk. Oh, okay. There it is. I want him right here. He will never quit. He will never give up. He moves twice as fast as the other one, so he'll have Death Knack drops coat from max. He'll drop up to 1,000 gems. He'll have 200 health. No, he'll have 500 health. He will do 25 damage. His damage speed will be 0.05, square is activated, projectile. The speed that he will move at, 20. Turn speed 20, orb cooldown 0.2. Time to quit. Never. Minimum radius, I forget what these are. Oh, right, they're the minimum and maximum radius that he'll run at. Desired height will be like 5. Acceleration, 60. And also I need to write the code for when they're, if they have codes. If code. What needs to be changed? Surface 1 of the bug needs to change. Your skeleton bug dot get set surface material 1. Is it get material? Yeah, there we go. Let's see if that works. Because it might, I don't know how to set these properly. Because it could be surface material 1, surface material 2, or, well, 0 or 1. It's going to be one or the other. So now. Also, because your roll does a little bit of damage, at max damage you get a little bit of twinkle toes when you do it. So that's, or when you, yeah, roll jump. Oop. And there's also some intricate things like where your stamina drain is proportional to your speed, but that made your stamina drain extremely fast, so it canceled out some of the, I guess it didn't cancel out anything because you were still moving, like you were covering more distance objectively, but it felt like weaker, so I tweaked that, so it still drains a bit faster depending on your speed as you like gain those move speed ups, but it actually is proportionally slower than it should be if it was a linear relationship. Oh. If that makes sense. Basically, I made it so that as you move faster, you also can climb for longer. But we gotta make our trek across the wastes. I still have no idea what I'm gonna do with this. I know what I want to do with that. I want to make a forest over there, which is gonna be like, man, there's a lot of work cut out for me. I think I'm only gonna have to have only these 2 enemies. There were a bunch that I wanted to add. I think it's gonna be 2. It's gonna be the crawlers and it's gonna be the bugs. Oh yeah, I love the, I should make the lunge attack do a bit more velocity when you're at max attack, because you do like, oh yeah, another minor tweak. I added left and right kicks so it alternates between them, which I think feels much nicer. So let's see what this guy looks like. There we go. That's a boss fight. Look at that. He even has the right material. I just gotta hit you like 5 times and then you're dead, buddy. He is demolishing me. Yeah, this is... Oh, interesting tech. If you're... Because when you're damaged, you do the lunge kick. Oh. Well, I think someone better than me at the game is going to have to get that guy. I think that'll be it for tonight. Let's see. As always, thanks for watching, and have a good night.